Good morning, everybody. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. This is Tanya Sidegigcrafts. You guys, today is day 22, November 22nd, and we are making our 22nd index card. And I'm so glad you've chosen to stop by and join me. I've got some scraps out here on my table, some things that I was hoping to use. I don't know if I'll use all of them or not, but I just thought I'd grab a card and see where it takes me. Again, I'm not really quite sure where I'm going with this one, but I found some scraps that were speaking to me. I don't know what my focal point should be, but here I am. I think this is going to contain my focal point, maybe a stamp or something. Let's use this. I was thinking it would be nice to do something with baking because I am grateful to have been brought up in a home that baked a lot. We baked when it was raining. We baked when it was a holiday. And I learned from a young age how to. And so that's kind of where my thoughts for this morning. Just traditions and such. I hope that you guys have family traditions that you love. I'm sure we all must probably, I would think I don't know, maybe not. Maybe some families don't have traditions. I don't know. That's how my family was, though. We had different things that we would do and look forward to every single year, whether it was baking cookies or just a big meal together. You know, we had traditional meals that we would have together, family recipes, stuff like that. We did that stuff all the time, and it was always something nice to look forward to, seeing our cousins and aunts and uncles, grandma, of course. I do miss my grandma. I miss her a lot. And let's see, tuna vegetable pie. Doesn't that sound yum? No, not so much. I'm going to kind of take that part off, I think. I'm just kind of tearing this into pieces I think I can use a little bit better, especially because I have such a small card. I'm not using tuna vegetable pie. I'm not using that. But the pastry part, and we all know that's going to say Betty Crocker. We recognize that, don't we? I feel like that would make a nice edging on it, even though it has nothing to do with cooking. Not sure how this is all going to fit. Let's see. Can this go down like the middle? Not Halloween. Pumpkins for Thanksgiving. Let's see. What did this say? Ooh, this is different meat. So this was an invoice from a meat receipt. That would be kind of cool to stick on there, right? Because we would have meat in our meal. Maybe not tuna. Maybe I want this one instead. I don't know. I feel like maybe this one would be a better fit than this one. And this one might not belong there at all. But that's so close to that. I don't know. Okay. This picture just reminds me of stories we might have been told, or books we were read, something like that. This piece came out of a children's book. So I'm kind of thinking that would be kind of a fun focal point in here somehow, or used somehow in here. Just kind of little memories from grandma's house kind of a thing is what I guess I'm aiming for. Pastries and pies. Covering up most of my painting, but that's okay by me. I like that. Maybe I just do need to go. I kind of like that there. This could go down a little bit more, I suppose. We still get the pie on top. Still need a number in there, which I could put right here too. I still feel like it needs a focal image. I think that would take up, well, I mean, I'm not going to use the whole thing, but I was thinking that would take up so much room. Maybe I need to figure out what stamp I would put on there, and that would help me decide. I do have this set that's sitting here. You are such a blessing. Hello, what's on here? I feel like I used this stamp on the first. I did. I used this stamp on the very first one. I wonder if we could just put some leaves on here. Does this have a leaf cut out? Just a leaf? This is for, oh, look at that. They have the whole floral. That might change some things. We do. I've got a leaf cut out right here for this stamp. So that's nice. And I have the cutout for this one. I don't need the pumpkin. Maybe let's do something with that. Oops, I can put the rest of this back in here so I don't lose it. And then what do they say? You are missed. Oh, let's do this for Grandma. Since we're talking about Grandma's house, you are missed, and I do miss her very much. I don't know why today is different. I had a conversation with somebody yesterday, and it just really kind of hurt my feelings, and really felt. I'm still sad about it. We'll just say that. I'm not trying to call anybody out or anything, but it was just not kind, and I don't understand where it came from, or anyways, not trying to get into it too much there, but take a little sip of my tea while I'm talking. I just don't, it hurt my feelings, and so I'm a little down today. This would be one of those days where I would call my grandma and talk to her and say, Grandma, tell me, help me, what's up? What did I do? What did I do, or what do I do? And she would have advised, and if I was wrong, she'd have definitely would have told me. But if I was right, she would have hugged me and left me through it. So, I miss that. So that's why I guess I'm thinking of Grandma. So, she needs to be thought of anyway. Loved her. Wonderful, wonderful person. And I always told her all the time that I just wanted to be like her. I actually have a letter that I wrote her when I was, I don't know, I was in my teens, maybe my early 20s. I think I might have been, I was probably in my early 20s, because I think I was a mom at that point. And I had written her a card with a note in it, and she kept it. She kept it always. And I just told her what I thought of her and what an amazing person she was. And that was I was striving to be like her. And that was my, kind of my goal, is just to be like her. And that was, she kept that letter, and it was returned to me when she passed. And it just means the world to me. I've got it put away somewhere, but I just admired her so much. She had such a beautiful spirit, and she was spunky as hell. Guys, she was awesome. I think everybody that knew her loved her. And that's one of the things that inspired me too. It's like they appreciated her for her kindness, for her no BS attitude, for she'd call you out. If you were wrong, she'd call you out. She did it in a nice way. And she did it in a loving way. That did not work well. Let's try this on, let's try this a little bit differently. If that happens, you guys, you can put something underneath it. Maybe a pad of paper would work. Let's try that a little bit. something with a little bit of, oh shoot, I won't be able to use that paper. Maybe that's okay, actually. Hold on, hold that thought. But she was also a very generous woman, and just, she was wonderful. Loved her. Love her. All right, so that's enough about Grandma. Make me sad. It's cold in here this morning. Can you guys hear my birdies singing? I think they're getting more comfortable. You are missed. They are singing away, and I don't even have to have the songs on the TV today. Trash guy just showed up. I wonder if my trash was put out. I doubt it. Darn it. Shoot. I don't think I put my trash out again today. That's going to be like a reoccurring thing on Fridays for me. Like, did I take my trash out? Did I didn't take my trash out? I don't know. You tell me. I tend to be sitting in here Friday mornings when the trash guy comes, don't I? This is a reoccurring theme. All right, I'm just going to toss those in there for now. Figure it out later. We'll cut this in part. It's an imperfect stamp, guys. I know that. I'm gonna do something with it. We're gonna use it anyway because I think it's really pretty. It's just imperfect, but who is perfect? I know I'm not. Hell, I've been told that enough lately. I don't need to beat myself up, I guess. Okay. This is my paper. And trying to get this on there just so. I still struggle with placing the die cuts just right on there. I probably could have taped it to make it stay, but I'm just gonna go with it. Again, I'm not trying to be perfect with it. You know what would have been cute too is to have die cut this onto maybe that invoice or something like that. Would have been cute. Something like that would be fun. There was a stamp for this, right? Or a cutout? Was there not? The You Are Missed? Maybe not. Maybe I just need to... Okay, well, the good thing it's kind of straight. I will use not my paper trimmer because it's in the other room. I'm going to use... Ooh, I wonder if I have... a circle punch that size that would work. Do I? Would that work? Is that too small? That one's too small. No, it's not. It's perfect, actually. You Are Missed. There we go, Grandma. That one's throw away. This one, and this one, and this one. Do I want to do the leaf? I feel like I kind of do, but I kind of don't. I feel like I do. I think it would make a difference. But I need another piece of paper. And probably need a different colored ink. I haven't moved my inks over my desk yet. I'm looking forward to that. Actually, let's use, we're going to do kind of a cool little trick here. That's green. Paper. Let's see if I can find something similar in color to what I just used. I think that might be actually the same paper. It's pretty darn close. Let's move this out of the way for just a minute. We'll bring that back. Put those over there. It's a little bit different, and that's okay because it'll be colored. But we'll do a couple stamps there. Anyway, didn't mean to be Debbie Downer today, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going to use this. Trying to get myself out of it. Not always easy. Just kind of touch the edges with that brown. And we'll see what we get. Should be different every time. Am I on screen? Oh my gosh. You guys have got to call me out when I do that. Tell me. Say, hey, wait, we can't see. Something. Yeah, that's pretty. Now we'll just do... We'll just use the best ones. All right, and then I will... This is really pretty. I like that. That'd be cute as a belly band, too, for a journal, wouldn't it? It sure would. It sure leaf. Okay, put that one away, put that one away. Get this back out. All this work for one little card? Absolutely. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. And actually, I was thinking I was going to color those flowers, but maybe not. I might just leave them be. There's going to be quite a bit of color on here, I think. I think. As an adult, don't you miss those easier, simpler times, though? You know, you just got to go along and go to the meal, go to the family thing, and everything was done for you because you were a kid. You weren't expected to do anything. You just go and enjoy it. Didn't know about any of the drama or the politics going on in the other room. There was always drama and politics going on in the other room. There was always. At least in my family, it's like, oh my gosh. As I got older, I was privy to some of it. I'm like, are you serious? That's what's going on. That's what all that was about. Our family didn't fight or anything. They just, you know, had conversations. I know it. One side of the family, there was a lot of business talk, and we kids were excused. And then there was business talk after that because they had some business dealings that they were all a part of, and farming stuff. So we were excused, and they handled that stuff. And we knew when they started talking farming, it was time to go. Not that it was bad. It was just boring. We didn't understand it. It was boring. We'll go this way with this one. Boop. We'd go play old Christmas records on the old record player and play with the toys in the closet. We had, Grandma had boxes of dolls and blocks and puzzles for days. She enjoyed doing puzzles on her own, and there was always something we'd find to do. It was always the same toys. I mean, she didn't buy toys, so it was always the same stuff. You just picked what you were using this year, or this holiday. Like, okay, well, we're playing with this time. I know we played with that last time, but we're going to play with this time. Same toys, always the same. Just had to make up different games. All right, and then let's see here. So we can kind of put this, now I might change some of these things on here because now I've got different features, but I'm thinking we could do something kind of, maybe this could go like, I could go like there. Maybe this could kind of go at the head, like here. Maybe this could go down just a little bit more even. Something here would kind of frame that. These could kind of be tucked in different ways. Or maybe this is just way too much going on. What do you guys think? If I was to take one off, I think it would be that. Maybe not. Maybe this doesn't go on there. Or maybe it goes behind. Oh, what do we think? I don't want that interfering with the meat, our meat choices. I remember as a kid too, our families would go together and buy like a half of a cow or whatever and split it. So that meat thing kind of reminds me about that stuff too. I think we're coming up on something here. I think this is, I really like that. I don't think I'm going to color this because black and white and it's imperfect, and that's cool, actually. I don't think we need all of these on here, maybe. Maybe those kind of stick out this way. Just kind of play with your arrangement and see what works for you. See if it's, you know, it doesn't have to be a certain way. It's just what pleases your eye. I covered up my meat, didn't I? That piece that I didn't want to cover, I covered it. Something like that. I feel like this piece is too big. Even though I love it, I think it's too big. I just can't seem to work around it. I'm going to cut this just a little bit lower. I'll still get the flower, the touch of the flowers there. And I think I'm going to tear this down this way too. I know what you're thinking. It's like, what? Wait, what are you doing? But I think that gives it a little bit more to work with. Maybe we put this here. Okay, so here's the thing. Eventually I have to commit. I know these 3 pieces are going here. Okay, let's go ahead and commit. And I'm even going to probably cover part of that anyway. Do that. I really want this 70 on here because I feel like that's part of the recognizable symbol to me that is the baking thing. I'm going to leave it alone. Just leave it alone. The Betty Crocker, I can even take a little bit of that off. Even if it just says Betty, I'm good with that. So we'll take a little bit off there. My ears are ringing. What's up with that? You guys ready for the holiday? I am so not. Josie will be here tomorrow. Not sure what time. Not sure what her plans are, but looking forward to seeing them and spending some needed time together. So I'm trying to get everything ready to, well, I can't today. I got to go to work, but I've got some details to do in the morning. I think she's coming later in the evening or afternoon. I think in the evening. I think probably, I don't know. But if she's not leaving till tomorrow morning, it takes her about 5 hours to get here. So I got some time to clean up and do some stuff, which is great. I'm going to need to. Because there are some details I haven't got to yet. And let's see. I think I really want this probably here. probably right there. Let's make that happen. Do I want a leaf behind it though? Do I want something? Because if I do, I need to do that like now. I'm thinking maybe. Something like that. Let's do that. They can stick out. My box will fit. I think it'll fit in my box still. Oh, you guys, I got an email yesterday. I am so flippin' excited. We've got a huge box of cards coming for Cards for Kindness. I am so excited about it. I cannot wait to see what's in there and share them with you. So excited. I know there's probably some at the post office today too. I'm going to stop by on my way to work. So that's exciting. So I'll have some cards, hopefully have some cards to share this tomorrow. I'm going to have to cover up that Betty. Oh man, I really didn't want to cover her. But I think this isn't going to fit otherwise. So I think this is going to go, actually I think this is going to go like this. It'll be kind of sticking up over the top of the card. So I cannot wait to share that information and those cards with you guys. We are so close to our goals. You guys, I think we're going to hit the 1,000. I think we are. I really do. And I could not be prouder. And when I say prouder, I mean of being part of this community, because you guys have been so flippin' generous with these cards that you've been making and sending in for this this challenge. It's just heartwarming. I think I like that there. I feel like this needs to be boosted though. Let's put something behind it. I don't think I have any foam. I should have inked those leaves on the sides, but I didn't. There we go. So I'll be able to share if there's stuff at the post office, and I think there is. I'm almost positive there probably is. I'll be able to go get those on the way to work. And then the other ones will be here tomorrow. This one I will ink for sure. And then I'll get to hopefully do some videos and things with Josie while she's here. Maybe she'll help me make some cards. That would be amazing. I've got so many to work on. All right. And while that's heating up, I think I'm going to go ahead and go sew around this, punch out my numbers, and then we'll put the rest back together together. So I'll be right back. All right, here we go. I got the sewing done there. Little, oops, we're shaking. There's an up close so far. I'm really liking it. It's kind of making me think of, definitely think of Grandma's house. Just the colors, you know, her cabinets, her storybooks, the fall leaves. I really like it. And if I could just capture that smell when I walked into her house, the food cooking along with the old house smell, and just, oh my goodness. I can almost smell it. to recreate those memories sometimes. All right, so we've got that done. Let's get some inking done there. And there we go. There's that. Now, I did go ahead and I cut out the numbers. So we'll put those, I'm gonna put those down here at the bottom. Right down here. Did those in a brown. And then I used the same scrap of brown to put a background behind the You Are Missed. It was just looking so bare. So I added a little something something. I was thinking I would use just a regular circle, and then I thought, you know, I've got these nesting dies that I never use, and they'd be the better size for it. So I don't have a punch that's much, you know, that's close to size in this one. So I use this little nesting die punch. And that's going to go there. And that reminds me of Grandma too, because my grandmas both loved flowers. They did. One was an avid gardener and the other one just loved them. She had flowers too, but she didn't. She wasn't in the garden much. She was in the kitchen more. They were both in the kitchen a lot, but I'm actually going to kind of round that out. Give it just a little different feel to it. So it's kind of poking up this side, but it's flat on these sides. Now I want to make sure I get this placed right. I think I want this right in here. I think if I go right in the middle, it covers up too much, but maybe even just right in here. I covered up a lot of my card today, didn't I, with my jelly print, but that's okay. All of my cards do not have to be the same. They're similar enough. And I want this one just lifted, just like that. That one's kind of bending too, probably because of the other one, but that's okay. I really like that. I'm just going to hold it in place for a second so I can make sure it's set right and doesn't keep weeble wobbling. Which is a toy we did not get to play with at Grandma's. She did not have weeble wobbles. They were fun though, weren't they? All right, you guys, there's my card. There's my card for all those we miss during the holidays, wherever they may be. This one's for them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little card make. I hope that you will be inspired to make your own, bring your own memories to it, add your own feelings and emotions and all the things, your thoughts, and make sure that you journal on the back side too. So have a fantastic day. If you use the hashtag SGC, which stands for Sidegigcrafts, Gratitude Index 2024, I hope that you'll tag me so I can come check out your channel, check out your videos, and show you the support that you show me all the time. Love y'all. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.